Hello everyone and welcome back to Revs and Reviews. Today I have something pretty special to me. This is a 2023 Lincoln Corsair Reserve trim. So this one isn't your top of the line trim, this is more of your base model. But this one still has some pretty special features that make this car pretty high class. You're going to get the pristine white on this one, which is an upgraded color. You're going to get that chrome Lincoln grille with the Lincoln badges going all the way down the grille, which is really nice. You're going to get LED turn signals as well as LED headlamps. And when you unlock and lock the vehicle, there is going to be an animation that you do get. Now, the 2023 Lincoln Corsair was redesigned and or refreshed, giving it a bigger screen on the inside and a new facelifted front end. Now, under here, you're going to get your vents down there, a really nice chrome piece, and fake vents on the side over there. And then this one is priced just under, let's see here, I'll cut that out. I don't have a price. Okay. Here on this 2023 Lincoln Corsair, even though this isn't a 2024, it is still a brand new car. Now down here, taking a look at the rims, these are your base model rims, but they still are pretty nice, giving it that classy Lincoln look. Now across the vehicle, you will notice the Corsair badges down the sides. And since this is your reserve trim, you are going to get the blacked out mirror caps with the indicators. Now this one also has a gray and black line down the side of the vehicle. This one also has keyless entry in all four doors. I really like the black plastic down there with the silver line, which looks really, really great. Now, most people will say this is just your luxurious Ford Escape, and which is sort of kind of true, but this one does have a lot more styling over the Ford Escape. Now, across the back, you're going to get that full light bar with the turn signals as well as the brake lights, a Lincoln badge, and no badges on the back saying it's a Corsair, which I also do like. Up top, you're also going to get a panoramic sunroof, which is really nice. And this white color looks beautiful in the shade under this tree and in the sun. I really, really do like the white color. Now let's take a look under the hood and see what's powering this 2023 Lincoln Corsair. Under the hood here, you're going to get a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder, pushing around 250 horsepower, and this Lincoln Corsair does tow around 2,000 pounds, which is pretty impressive for a smaller SUV like this. Now, I also do like the strutless hood, where it just opens up on its own, and we're going to close it here. Now, overall, with 250 horsepower and around, what are we getting for gas mileage here? We are getting... so since this is your 4-cylinder, you're going to get a 2.0 liter engine. You are going to get around 29 miles to the gallon here in the Corsair, which is still pretty good considering this is a small SUV, a non-hybrid version, and it does have some pretty special features on the inside. Now, this one also has that like truffle smoked interior, which looks really good on this white. Now, let's hop on inside and see what Ford brings to the Lincoln and Ford brings to the table for technology. On the door panel, you are going to get that slate color, stone color with, I really do like this design with the silver plating that flares into your door panel with that great sounding Lincoln audio system. You're going to have your seat controls up here with 3 memory seat adjustments. You have your lock and unlock and your window controls, white stitching on the door panel, and a really big cup holder to fit a Stanley cup down there. Now, here on the inside is where it gets a little bit special to me. Down here, we have these truffle gray leather seats that are super duper comfortable and have that white stitching. A Lincoln badge when you enter the vehicle, and this one does have all-weather floor mats, but they are in the back. Now let's hop on inside and go over some of the technology features. Here on the inside of this 2023 Lincoln Corsair Reserve, as you can see, it is that stone color interior with that dual colored steering wheel, a lighter gray on a darker gray with voice assistance, lane keeping assist, as well as front AEB, as well as rear AEB. Now over here, you're going to get wood grain with your different lighting controls and a silver accented vent over here, and I really do like the wood grain. Now, you are going to get a full digital display as well as that Ford Blue Cruise where you don't have to have your eyes on the road, and this one is priced just around $56,000 with the upgrades. Now, you can fully customize this screen over here, which we will get into in a second. Now, over here, you're going to get that 12-inch all-new Lincoln display. The 2022 year model did not have it, but the 23 and the 24 now have it. Now, over here, you're going to get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, heated and ventilated seats, as well as dual climate. Down here, you're going to have a gear selector up here, which I will show you the backup camera here. There's a look at your backup camera. It's not a full 360, but that is normal since this is towards your base model. Engine stop start button right there, and then down here, similar to the Ford Escape, something I do not like is all the gloss black. And then I like the Lincoln badge, but I do not like how this is just one big piece, because right here it's one big piece and they all move together, and I just do not like that. Now down here, you're going to get a wireless charging pad with a USB and a USB-C, and the ability to move this back and forth. This over here does not open, and there's no like bridge down there like in the Nautilus. You have your parking brake right here, and then you have your drive mode selector with your 2 cup holders. And now we will go over our different drive modes here. Now we're going to switch to dial, and to start, you're going to get your eco mode. Then you are going to get, let's see here, your excite mode, which is sport mode, normal, slippery, and then I believe it just goes right back to your eco mode. And those are the different drive modes here in the Lincoln Corsair. Now on the screen here, you can fully customize what you see. You can see your speed, the vehicle, but obviously it doesn't show the turn signals like the Honda vehicles do. Now to edit this, you can press this little button right here, and it will go over your fuel economy, tire pressure, your calm screen. And the average mile per gallon right now is around 11, because this one is brand new and has been sitting for a little while. And I just drove it a short distance, but overall you get around 30 miles to the gallon. Paddle shifters back here, which are really nice, which I did use when I did move this. Now, white stitching across the screen, and then that same wood grain. And then obviously Sirius XM, that does sound amazing here in the Lincoln Corsair. I cannot show that here on YouTube because of the fact that I will get copyrighted for it. Now down here with that Ford and Lincoln setup, you're going to have all your climate down here, and then you can press the Lincoln logo up there, and it will go to your home screen. It will give you these widgets for the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Then you can go into settings, and you can select your personal profiles, your valet mode, the vehicle, the clock, and then general, sound, display, driver seat, passenger seat. We can fully puff up the seats here, which is nice. And then lumbar support, I should say. The Lincoln Personal Assistant, and then of course your software updates. And then you also do get ambient lighting, which is really nice. I am going to turn the ambient lighting to this teal color because I do like that. And then of course you are going to get the navigation over there. And then up here you are going to have the auto air refresh, which gives you fresh air here on the inside. And we're going to do a cabin refresh, and then obviously heated and ventilated seats, as well as a heated steering wheel. And one thing you will notice with Lincoln is on their new vehicles, you will get that little graphic, the little stars right there, which is really nice. Now, I do not have the climate on right now because obviously I do not want you guys to hear the wind sound. Now we're going to go to features. You have the driver assistant and owner's manual, and then we'll go to apps, and you're going to get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and all the normal stuff. And then you will get the Lincoln My Connect app as well. Now we'll press that button right there, and then we can just view the full navigation screen, and it will show us our music. Now this right here, you guys can probably see a little flash, but this is for the Blue Cruise, in which you can set up with that lane keeping assist featuring and the other features the vehicle has. Now right here, lane keeping assist, I just turned it off and then I turned it back on. You have your lighting controls right here, and then turn signals, and then I'm not sure how you get it into lane keeping. Oh, you got to press the button when you're in drive. And then these buttons right here, you can probably see them moving around because they will change graphics when you are on a different screen. Now down here, you're going to get your cruise control settings, which I believe I got to be in drive for those to turn on. Well, this is your front AB, and then you have your cruise control on this side. But I am going to put that back in park real quick. But overall, really nice technology here in this Lincoln Corsair. And then, of course, you are going to get the center console, which features of a 12-volt and then of a little coin compartment, as well as ambient lighting down there and ambient lighting here in the cup holders. And I really do like the little Lincoln logo that is presented in the cup holders. Now let's hop into the back seat and let's see what's shaking in the back seats. One thing I did forget to mention is you are going to get a heads-up display, which will show you what gear you are in, and it is very visible if you are a taller person, and you can adjust the height. Now, you can see your different lighting controls, both turn signals, the speed, the temperature, the time, and then if you are in different gears here, like I'm going to change to reverse, drive, neutral, and then you can also see what your gas mileage is. But overall, I really do like that. And now we will hop into the back seats and see what's shaking in the back seats. Here at the back seats, I did make a mistake with the price. This one is priced just under $60,000, which I do feel like is a little bit more expensive since this one does have a bunch of upgraded features, such as the Ford Blue Cruise. Now, to the rear door panel here, you're going to get black leather on gray leather with the silver-plated door handle. I like how it flares in, kind of like the front. A gloss black material right here. The white stitching with the gray. Your window button right here. A little grab handle, and then a small cup holder down there. You probably wouldn't be able to fit a Stanley cup in there, but that's all right. Now, to the seats here, they are manual folding. They are not power folding, but you do get that same obvious little cup holder right there. And then I really do like these white stitched with the gray stitching slate colored seats, which is really nice. Now down here you're going to get the all-weather floor mat package, which does bring the price up a little bit, and I really do like the little Lincoln logos that are in the floor, which looks very, very nice. Now let's see how tall and how much legroom I can fit back here, since I am 6 feet tall. In the back of the Lincoln Corsair, I have plenty of legroom. There's a plastic cover back here just in case if you have kids. That way they don't dent that up or scratch it. You have a pouch back here and a pouch over there. Heated rear seats, as well as multiple different chargers back here. You're going to get 4 USB-C ports, which is really nice. And then, of course, you are going to get your different heated seat settings right there. Rear AC as well. And then this beautiful panoramic sunroof, which just flares into your back seats, which looks absolutely stunning. Now, like I said, you do get the 2 cup holders, which looks really nice. Lighting on the side here, and those are LED. Those are turned off right now. But overall, I can fit comfortably. This is my driving position here in the Corsair, and overall, I can fit really comfortably. And this is about as much legroom as I get, but if I just move my legs over, I have plenty of legroom back here. Now, let's go see how much junk we can fit into the trunk. Cut that out, cut that out, cut that out. Now let's go see how much junk we can fit in the trunk. Here at the back of the Lincoln Corsair, and I would just like to point out the key fob is the same as your typical Ford fashion key fob. Press twice to open the rear hatch, as it is a power hatch. There are lights down there because the safety administration does have, when you turn the turn signals on, they will appear down there if the lift gate is open, and then when it's closed, it will be on the lift gate. Similar to Audi, how they have taillights and indicators up on the hatch, and then they have the indicators down there just for extra safety precautions. Now, here in the trunk, you're going to get a 12-volt, as well as your carpeted floor mats, and then over here, these are power and manual folding seats, which is nice. Ooh, those did go down a little bit hard, though. You also do have a trailer hitch, and I believe this can tow around 2,500 pounds. I will put a little description if I am wrong. Now, they do fold down, but you do gotta fold them up manually. Now, overall, you get a ton of cargo space back here, and overall, there is just a ton of cargo space. And to close the trunk here, you're gonna get that little button right there, and it will go down nice and fast. And then, like I said, with the turn signals, they will reappear up here. Now, overall, for under $60,000, I did make a mistake when I first started the review. I said $55,000, but this one is priced just under $60,000. Now, for just under $60,000, you're getting a luxurious SUV, and or as some people would say, a luxurious Ford Escape. And you're going to get a really nice vehicle that has a lot of safety features from Ford. It obviously has the Ford Blue Cruise, front AB as well as rear AB. And you're getting a lot, and I mean a lot of safety features in this vehicle. Now, overall, for just under $60,000, I would consider buying this vehicle if I was retiring soon, or if I wanted a luxurious SUV and didn't want to go with a BMW or Audi or Mercedes. Now let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think of this 2023 Lincoln Corsair Reserve, and a huge thank you to Gordy Boucher Ford Lincoln of West Bend, Wisconsin for letting me come out and review this 2023 Lincoln Corsair. Have a great day, everyone.